Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And right away, he lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy. Nice pickup.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the
running on first down, Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Zone 49.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Henry brings it in. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now this is the third-year man from Northwestern, Justin Jackson. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
The 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. So that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Jackson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
For the extra point.
Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Chargers 7, Patriots nothing. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Patriots.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Newton. And Walker with it over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Newton is going to let this go deep for Lee. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Marquise Lee, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 20.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Herbert just beat the play clock. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Herbert will try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
46 yards.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. 1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and it's second down.
Brings up
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
1st and 10.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Patriots' 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And he's got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Reed, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Newton. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
It's a game.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now Newton on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From the gun, Newton. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. feet.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
At the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Delaney Walker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. The defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result that he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Play fake to Michelle, now Newton. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert. Will get that complete to Reed. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Kickoff for the Chargers.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Michel. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
By Kenneth Murray. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 2, Newton. And get that to Michel, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
Patriots.
They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 38, Newton will find his tight end here, Asiasi. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, Newton. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He locates Walker, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Newton on 1st down. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton looking for White on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
30. Chargers 13.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. The speedster Desmond King. Oh, he nearly took it the distance. Not quite, though. What a great return as they finally corral him inside the 5 at the 3. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Now it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. He'll probably start. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 30. Chargers 20.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Play action. It's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
It's a gain of 10.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, it's Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Newton. Middle complete. That's Walker. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 66 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
4-yard gain.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Austin Eckler.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
The handoff, it's Eckler. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So with a fourth and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. It is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Patriots get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
26, Sony Michel.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And 6 yards to go.
New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Newton. This is Johnson. He's got team just shy of the 20. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
He's got a first down past the 30. And all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On first down, Newton. Over the grab, left side.
Newton's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At their 48-yard line.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
Newton on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Newton. Can't find it. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter.
They begin with Michel on the ground. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
1st down, New England.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, they run with Michel.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brought down at the 30-yard
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Julian Edelman.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. To Michel on the screen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Marquise Lee. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be
and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Room here to run. And to the 30-yard line, that's where the return stops. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Play action. Newton. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him. That's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. The gun, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
complete to Austin.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Herbert back to the air. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And now look at him go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Today's final score, Patriots.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,